think it would be really helpful, actually, if you offered. I don't know what you do the rest of the month, but if you offered to teach at Swan Mok, I think a lot more people would stay.
Oh, you know, Swan Mok, that there are so many people that they, you know, about egoism. Buddha Dada talk about egoism, but they have very big egoism.
Oh, really?
Not so easy, you know, that they will hold their duty there. Ajahn Po told me that you have to go and observe Swan Mok, and I said no, I don't want to observe because I know what is Swan Mok doing, and I learned from Buddha Dasa, and I learned from my experience. And then I will do my own ways.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
And when I work, I think you heard that I put all my heart on my work. Everything I will do. Put the highest benefit for the people.
Yeah.
You see, even when I walk to the market for food offering, I tell them. But when you do things, you just put all your heart to that activity that you do. You see that? Thank you for your supporting my spirit.
Yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean by people want to do things their own way. But, you know, the Dharma is very big, right? Very broad
Everything.
topic.
Everything, yeah.
It's like a puzzle. Right?
You are right. You can pick up anything.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
right.
what comes out of your mouth can be, a student, there's this many new pieces to the puzzle. And the people already teaching at Swan Mok, okay, maybe they can get a couple of pieces from them too. So different people can make give different perspectives and different, you know what I mean?
Right.
So maybe if you spoke to Ajahn Po or whatever, say just, I don't want to change what anyone else is doing, but just offer another perspective.
Ajahn Po, he is really peaceful mind, but again, if you look at the other dimension, he has big egoism also. I don't want to judge him.
Yeah.
But that from my observation, you know that.
Yeah.
But
maybe just say it in a way where you're not challenging his teaching or challenging anyone else, but just like anyone, I think, who truly has realized the Dharma has their own Dharma voice. So your Dharma voice is yours,
very good.
and his is his.
Very good sentence. Yeah, own Dharma voice.
Yeah.
Not from the book.
No. Yeah. From
Yeah.
your own experience and things
For
like
me,
this. Yeah.
so I can explain in many dimensions because I see it.
And you're also your English is.
It's okay, but not perfect.
No, but yeah.
But okay, but for communicate.
Compared to them, your English is much better.
For sure.
Like I don't want to compare. I don't want to put them down. But I'm just saying, like reality, right? You can discern.
But can communicate.
You can communicate better. You can. Your examples are. I think you know more about Western knowledge. Like you brought up Monsanto. Everyone knows Monsanto.
Oh, sure.
Everyone hates Monsanto.
Oh, I see.
So the fact that you know about Monsanto, they can go, oh, this guy knows a lot. Instead of.
I have been in the West.
Exactly.
I have so many friends.
Exactly.
And I live with 2 years with Americans.
Exactly.
And I know what the idea.
Right. So the fact that they can identify with what you're saying more than if it was just Ajahn Po, who's just this view.
His view is that he has seen.
Yeah,
and he talked the same thing.
Yeah.
Nothing different.
Right. Exactly. So I don't know. They won't let you teach over there, or did you offer, or?
me, because I don't want to work so hard, you know.
Yeah.
Even here, I don't want to come.
No.
But then if I don't come and nobody will come and take care of this, I think this center will be closed. I try to help Ajahn Po because Ajahn Po request that please come and help this center.
Yeah.
You know. And you know, I am the young monk. I am old age but young monk.
Uh-huh.
You know the meaning? That means I have made my ordain for the second time only 3 years only.
You what?
Only 3 years.
3 years what?
That I have made a monkhood this time.
Oh. Okay.
The first time I have made in 1974, that long time ago.
Oh, I see.
That only 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
But they will not count.
Mm-hmm.
Because from there, I practiced Dhamma the whole of my life.
Right.
Even I teach in university,
Yeah.
I teaching Dhamma,
Yeah.
I tell them about the truth,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
and they will not count. And why I have so many examples, why I have so many situations in real life,
Yeah.
because I teach my students in university.
And I think even that helps.
Yeah,
The fact
that
that you're a
helps a lot.
teacher in
Yeah.
university, you know how to teach people.
Yeah, you are right. But they will not accept. They will accept that I'm very young.
Oh, really?
Very young because only 3 years. You see that's the way. That kind of what? Egoism also.
But what about that Supan guy? He's not even a monk.
Whom?
Supan, or whatever his name is. The Tai Chi guy.
Oh, suppose he helped in what? In yoga.
No.
Or Tai Chi.
He does more than that. He answers the questions.
Oh, really?
They have group questions with the men, and he's the one answering the
that
questions.
means he have done more than
Well,
his duty. His duty just only held yoga mindful.
But they call him Ajahn Supan. Ajahn Supan.
But that he
They
stepped,
gave him that title.
he stepped, yeah, but he stepped in Suan Mok international for that duty only. In fact,
But that's my
But-
point is that
I know.
he is trying to teach people with very little ability to communicate or actual knowledge or anything. I think you know what I mean. Like
I know him.
he's a great Tai Chi guy.
Yeah, right.
Amazing. But as far as teaching, it's horrible. Like
Okay.
he just repeats the same thing. He goes, "Oh, calm, cool breath, calm, cool feeling. You must connect with the nature. Then you will know the nature."
Like recite
Yes.
from remember.
Yeah, but like he might know what he's talking about. He understands what he's saying, but no one else has any idea.
You are
what
very
he's
clever.
talking about.
I think
Nobody
you,
knows
Yeah.
what he means, right? Even I know the Dharma, but when he's speaking, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you're just babbling, like almost like crazy. Just repeat the same thing.
You know, Kevin, if you read Dhamma, when you talk, you will enjoy talking. And the people who listen to you, they will enjoy listening because really fresh, because that's the real thing. Not from what? Very dry from the book
Yeah,
of that you say that he repeat the same thing all the time.
yeah,
You see that?
yeah.
So I can say in many dimensions that if I want, but I know what is the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that?
Right.
So I really enjoy talking. And I think the people who come to me, they enjoy also.
Yeah.
Even at Suan Mok. When the people come from Bangkok, like the minister, there are many ministers came to Suan Mok. And I lead them I explain the Dhamma, and they have planned to go the other place. But after they listen to me, and they change his program, he stopped the other program. He stay with me. In fact, he can stay with me only 30 minutes, but he stay with me 3 hours. You see that? Because I know what is the truth, and then I can explain to them until they can reach. They can that truth can touch their mind.
Yeah.
Not only for listening or only the words or only what the sentence that you say, but the sentence only the message that will lead you to the truth by yourself. So my words or my sentence only what the media, and then they can reach by themselves. I will say them like I will say about awaken. When you want to be awakened, you have to emphasize now and how. You see the technique or methods. When you breathing in, you feel awakened. You breathing out, you feel awakened. Or the blossom like the flowers. You see that? You can do it by yourself. You see it, and then you will feel it. You will refresh yourself. See it? That's very good. Not from the words only. Can see that? That's the way that I do in Suan Mok. So, some people when I explain Dhamma, I explain only 2 sentences. He gave me a lot of money in my bag. Only 2 sentences. That means what? It touched their mind. And they feel, oh, it's right. That's is right. That's the right thing that they want to know. I just only click them, click. And then they will see. Because the people, they have Dhamma already. You just click them to see. That's all. So, Tukata here, she want me to stay here, but I don't want to stay here. It's hard work. I have problem with my heart.
Yeah.
You know, right? I have my heart.
I heard you speak about that.
Yeah, my heart, because I have CVD.
Yeah.
You know CVD?
Yeah.
CVD, that's cardiovascular disease. Cardio, that means it deals with your heart. And that means vascular. Vascular, that means what? The thing that the blood, the vessel, yeah.
Maybe you need surgery.
No, I has done that. That we call balloon. You know balloon.
Okay.
Yeah, I have done here.
Yeah.
And I have to take medicine every day. You see, so that's very hard work.
Yeah.
And sometimes
tired a lot?
When I sit here too long, I will get pain.
Yeah.
Because my vessel are not very good.
Right.
But before this, I can sit my meditation all day.
Do you have a good cushion or no cushion?
It's good enough. See, but normally we sit on the wood. Thank you, Kelvin, that you really good supporting my spirit.
Yeah.
I try my best.
Yeah.
And all people who came here, they can get the benefits. But not so easy to help them to make their meditation progress. If they can do their meditation progress, that's very good. I try.
So you have health problems and you don't really want to work.
You don't know. Maybe some night I sleep and then I will not wake up anymore because if my heart stops, you see that.
Yeah.
So that I don't want to work very hard. If I go to Suan Mok International and I have to be in charge with that's very hard work.
I understand. Yeah.
But I can help Suan Mok that only at the end of the course when they came to original Suan Mok.
Yeah.
And then I can help them about 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
There's so many people really get in touch with the Dhamma.
So about me, I'm at a point in my life where I spent a lot of time doing this kind of work, right? But then I would go home and try to.
You are very clever. I can touch.
Yeah. But I would go home and try to get a job and career and things like this. But many things they don't work out in that way, in trying to make money. So then I would think to myself, okay, well, what, like things I can't control, right? So I think, okay, what do I have control over? Well, working on myself, developing myself.
Perfect.
So then I would come back and meditate more and develop and change myself, work on myself. Then I would
That's
go
the right way.
But then I would go home again, try to make money, try to get career. Again, not work out. Okay, back. And it's just been back and forth, right? But then it came to the point where I'm like, okay, well, maybe these things aren't working out for a reason.
What?
Everything I tried to do, right? Like, for example, the last thing I tried to do, like usually every year I go meditate somewhere, right? To develop myself. So last winter I didn't go anywhere because I tried to get this government job, right? So I had to go through all these interviews, processes, whatever. And I didn't get that job because it's very competitive or whatever, right? And in Canada, if you're a white person now...
That's good.
No, it's not good.
Really?
No. Because they want to hire minorities.
Oh, it's cheaper, you mean?
No, not cheaper. But everything now is about equality and diversity.
Really? In Canada?
Yeah. So,
but in America, not that like.
Yeah.
They are equal by law.
Yeah,
but in practice, not equal.
Yeah, well, they're trying to, I don't know, like, Canada was a British country, built by British
But in fact, Americans and Canadians, they just go back and forth with our visa, with our passport. Yeah.
I'm just saying they're bringing in now all these immigrants from everywhere.
Oh, I see.
So now the immigrants are complaining, oh, we want the good jobs too, right? And they say all the white people are racist and everything. So anyway, so the government says, okay, we have to hire, basically
the minority.
Yeah, in a lot of cases, only minorities will get a job, and white people won't, because they want to.
That's the policy of the government.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So anyway, that could have been a factor. I'm not sure, but anyway, it didn't work out. But then I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe there's a reason that didn't work out as well. And now on this side of things, I have all this experience, all this knowledge, and...
Why don't you become a monkhood? I think you can help a lot.
Because I'm not...
From your experience.
But I'm not interested in being a monk. And also, I think that to teach Western people, like, for example, Anthony, when he was teaching here, he wasn't a monk, right?
But he has been a monkhood before.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, about more than 10 years.
Yeah, but...
Not only 1 year. That's his experience.
Yeah, but you don't need to be a monk.
No need, but you need that experience from the monkhood. Can you get me? When the monkhood life, you can get that experience, and then when you come out, you can use that experience from the monkhood to work with the people.
Right, but for example,
for laymen, not so easy to get that.
Yeah, but for example, think about this. There's a saying: it's easy to be a master on a mountaintop.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's great.
So it's easy to be a master on a mountaintop. Why? Because you're in seclusion. You're by yourself, right? You have not much sense contact.
Yeah.
It's easy to be peaceful. It's easy to be calm, whatever, right? So for example, like I said, usually I would go do a 3-month meditation here, 45 days, 1 month, 10 day, like all these different retreats. 1 year, I didn't go away. So what I did was, for 1 year, I made my life living in the world my meditation retreat. So I would meditate every day between like 1 hour and 6 hours every single day. So probably averaging like 4 hours a day. but living in the world with that level of mindfulness and that level of concentration, right? With all this sense contact hitting me, all these situations hitting me, but with that level of concentration and mindfulness. And I progressed way more
that's good.
that year than I think if I was only ever in a temple. Do you know what I mean? Because, it's definitely, there's benefits to meditating in temples and meditation centers and in seclusion.
I don't mean that you have to stay in the temple, but when you make the monkhood, that means you have to control yourself.
Yeah.
And you have more precepts to control.
Right.
That means you can train yourself. And I don't agree that if you make a monkhood and you stay in the monastery, because in the monastery they have so many limitations,
Yeah.
So you have to free yourself, that you go to the jungle and you can do by yourself. But in the monkhood life, and then you don't worry about about food, about shelter, about clothing.
Yeah.
You just do only your mind, and then you can help the people.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah. I'm just saying. I think the length of time I spent in temples and meditation centers, even though I didn't become a monk, I think.
But I understand that, but not the same. But I don't mean you have to do your meditation in the temple. But you have to be your way of life. Like when you are a monk, you cannot go to drink alcohol. You cannot go to sleep with the girl. You see that you have to keep your life in the clean way. See that there are so many precepts, and then you can go to the jungle. You are free to practice by yourself. You will see the clean things from yourself. That's very easy. I don't mean that you have to stay in the monastery.
All I'm saying is that I don't think the fact that I was never a monk disqualifies me from being able to.
But the precepts and the way of living, how to control your life, I think that can help you.
But I had to take those precepts.
Take that precept and you follow that precept. And then when you take precept and when you have your wisdom, that precept, you work with your wisdom, not you take precept because of precept. You see that? Not because of the precept, but you use that precept, and then you have your wisdom, how to practice.
I know, but you don't have to be a monk to take those precepts. You still take the precepts. I've still taken those precepts before. Right? I didn't have to be a monk to take the precepts.
If you be a monk, that means you can do more, because you know yourself, you have the rope that control you. There's so many steps how to control your mind. You see, that's the tools.
Right.
The tools can help you.
Okay, so I'm sure there's benefits to that. And
you are easy to run your life, because you don't worry about the money, you don't worry about the food, you don't worry about the other things. You see that you are very free will.
Right.
And you can practice by yourself.
Right. Okay, so do you think that even though I have spent 3 years worth of time,
not enough.
That's not enough? It's not enough to teach people?
You go back to see why Anthony can understand the Dhamma. Very good. I heard that he is very good.
Yeah.
And how many years? He has made audience in Burma, I heard. And he has been to India, to many places, Anthony. And I heard that so many people who came to him, they are very impressed. I never met him. But I read the book that he said about awareness.
Yeah, he was good.
You see, from monk's experience. And then when he came out, even he take the rope out, but inside he still use the way of monk life.
So only someone who's been a monk, you think, is qualified? Someone who's never been a monk is not qualified to teach?
I cannot say that, but
A lay person can still get enlightened. Right?
Yeah, sure, but not so easy. So many difficulties. See, for the monk, that's very simple, very easy. You see that? You don't worry about the food. You don't worry about the clothes. You don't worry about the communication.
But that's inside of a meditation.
That can help you, yeah.
Yeah, but that's inside a meditation center. Same thing. Just different outfit.
But when you go back to your sleeping bed, that's different. Not the same.
Why?
You are a monk. You have to sleeping like a monk. You don't sleeping like a layman. You have to control yourself. There's so many things. So monk just means your life. Even you breathing out and breathing in, you are a monk. You know yourself. You see, that's your mind. From the mind.
Okay. So, just because you're a monk does not mean.
I will tell you if I stay outside, some people invite me to give the speech in Dhamma, but not many, very few. But if when I have a monk, I can talk Dhamma, and the people will get the Dhamma, and are very easy to meet.
In Thailand.
In Thailand.
Because Thai people, you're talking to Thai people.
Thai people.
But if I'm talking...
But if you are in the West, maybe not the same.
That's what I'm talking
about. Yeah.
I'm talking about teaching Western people, not teaching Thai people. If I teach Thai people, they go, who are you?
Right.
Right? But if I'm teaching Western people and I say, hey, I spent 3 years in temples and meditation centers. I meditate a long time. 1 year I meditated every day for 4 hours a day. This is what, So, so Western people might think that might listen to me more because
but I don't know about the idea of the Western people, because normally they will read the book of Buddha Dasa. They will read the book of some other monk who had writing.
Usually a Western teacher.
Yeah.
A Western teacher.
Some Western teacher on you see. But they would like to come to the root of what Buddhism here in the East, in the East part. And then if you are here and you have made a monkhood, you work here for some time. And then that's your experience. You can tell the people in the West. Then you see, I have made ordain in Burma, in India. That's the people. And then at the beginning, that's the faith. The faith to the people.
Okay, so in my mind, to me, for Western people, what would be best is both. If they had a Thai monk teacher and a Western person who has a lot of experience. So you can speak from your perspective, and then the Western teacher could speak from their perspective. And they could, you know what I mean? Because sometimes Western people think, you're a monk and I don't want to be a monk.
But only at the beginning. But when they stay with you, they will know. They will know how they can get the benefits or the fruitful from that practice.
At the beginning, right?
Yeah, at the beginning only.
But you only got 1 week.
Yeah.
Or 10 days, right?
Oh yeah, you see, that's not very long.
Yeah.
So at the beginning, that's very important.
So, like I said, different Dharma voices, right? So if you have a Dharma voice from someone who's been a monk, and you have a Dharma voice of someone who's been a lay person practicing, then they can, I see, this is this aspect or view or side of the story, and this is this side of the story, right? So these people aren't going to... How many people have spoke to you say, I want to be a monk now?
Whom?
After one retreat,
I don't know. I never asked them.
No.
I don't want them to be a monk.
No, but that's not my point.
But if you want to do your career like this that I talk to you. But the other people, they can run, they can have knowledge for basic living. Okay.
See somebody steal the hammer or took away from the gong.
Okay. Okay, I have to go to take food. Thank you.